Welcome to the Fandom Outpost, your podcast for all things pop culture.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Fandom Outpost. As always, I'm one-third your host. My name is Mark.
I'm Jim.
I'm Bob. Hi everybody, welcome to the show. Today we're going to do a bit of a summer recap for 2025 because we had a little bit of a gap in time with their podcast because of life. There's some things that came up that just kind of pushed things back, and we thought, well, let's just combine it all into one quick episode of talking about what we did. And like always, we'd appreciate if you'd like and subscribe to our channel, like our video if you like it, and please put a comment on what you've seen over the summer, what you did that was interesting or fun, and maybe some collectible things that you ran across or tried to get and couldn't or did and were cool that you found or whatever. So with that, I guess we'll just kind of throw an open forum here on what's going on for the last month or so at the Fandom headquarters, right?
Well,
I know we all saw a bunch of movies, and
I didn't
some
see
with
that
each other
many
and
in
some
the
without.
theater.
What's that?
I didn't see that many in the theater this summer.
No?
Surprisingly, excuse me. No, I only saw 5. So that was it. Yeah. What you got, Bob? What did you see?
He's counting them down.
He goes a lot more than I do. Yeah, he goes a lot
I did
more
like
than
11
I do.
or 12. I mean,
Wow, that's a good summer, man.
Some new, and about a third of those are older, like reissues.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, I want to see it on the big screen. And I never had like E.T. came to my local theater, and I was like, I got to see that on the big screen. I haven't seen that probably since it came out on a big screen. So that was like God, I don't think it was an anniversary, is it? I don't think so.
No,
82, wasn't it, or so?
You guys are for anybody who listens to our podcast, these two guys are in a different state from me, and they have two really absolutely gorgeous theaters to watch movies in. There's the Imagine theaters, and then there's the MJR theaters. So, and I don't have any of that down by me. I have stuff that has not been upgraded or fixed or nothing. It's just a seat with nothing. And they don't do a whole lot of that where they watch older stuff. Every now and then I get a lucky one. I saw Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. First time
Father's Day, was it?
Yeah. So that was I hadn't seen it since I saw it in the theater. I didn't realize that. So it was good to see that on the big screen. That was pretty good. So, but I don't know when Father's Day was.
In June,
yeah. So I caught that one and stuff. So,
the summer kind of kicked. Well, I'll just jump in, I guess, real quick. Mission Impossible. That was kind of the kickoff. That was okay. It had lots of some action.
Or was this the final part? Was
the final reckoning? Yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't it part 1 and 2? Like part 1 was
the part. It was the part 2.
This is part 2. This is the ending, right? Do you think he's going to do another one?
I don't know. He could, but
hesitation there. That's funny.
Some standouts. I don't think we did a pod on Sinners, and
I didn't get to see it in the theaters though. So
have you guys both seen it though? Or?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I watched it. Yeah, it's probably the best movie of the year.
It's up there for me.
Yeah,
it's probably 2, I think, for me.
Well, everybody knows how I am about vampires, and I think it adhered to the lore very closely, and then put its own spin on it. So
yes,
and for me, the only complaint I have about Sinners and everybody else is the same thing: is that I don't know who does the marketing nowadays, but all you marketing for movies suck. Period. You give away too much. It would have been so good. It's like it reminds me of From Dusk Till Dawn. When From Dusk Till Dawn came out, you had no idea it was a vampire movie. So this is back in the day, folks. It was a Quentin Tarantino penned Robert Rodriguez film. You thought it was a buddy road movie with 2 criminals. And it subverted all expectations when they get to that bar. And everybody's like, what the fuck? And Sinners should have gone that
Shifts
route.
gears in the middle, right?
Yeah, they showed such good scenes of the two brothers and the machine guns, and you're in the 1920s or 30s, and this is going to be a really cool period piece. Imagine if you wouldn't have shown the second trailer, which gave all that away. Yeah. Boy, that would have been phenomenal.
I think it's like the studio's getting nervous or something.
Yeah, there's something that
they're afraid that. Have some faith. You spent a lot of money on something. Have some faith.
Yeah, my God, man. And then you're going to get an idiot troll or a stupid person that's going to say, I don't know why they didn't tell us. I thought it was going to be about this, and it ended up being vampires. And be like, dude, then it's not the movie for you. Get out of here. Okay?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And we'll try to contain each talk about for each thing.
I just thought it's just a good film.
But
so.
But well made all the way around.
It was on streaming. Yeah, I didn't get to see it in theaters. It's too bad I missed it.
My thing on it was probably the best version of the same actor playing twins that I've seen in a movie. Because it was like, I totally believed it was two different people. I've never felt that way about a twins movie.
Rumor had it that it was not, that the second twin, or it was just supposed to be brothers. They weren't supposed to be twins. It was designed for somebody else, and it fell through. That's what the rumor is, but I don't know that for 100%. Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan just did it was a great job of selling that as a brothers thing.
My God.
Twins.
Yeah.
And
dude, and for, if you don't know it, folks, like Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan is his muse. I mean, those two guys get together and it's gold. You know what I mean? Yeah. So all the way going back to, what is it, Fruitvale Station? Didn't they make that? Wasn't that the first one they made together or something? But come on.
And Creed I love Creed. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
I think. For a sports movie, yeah.
I mean, you think, dude, everybody loved that movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's done right. Yeah.
Yeah. We're getting derailed. Go ahead.
Rocky, the whole bit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw we talked about the superheroes. Go check our other pod about the Fantastic Four and Superman.
I do want to add, we didn't talk about it. Sorry, folks, I'm going to throw this out there. I do want to add Thunderbolts. I think Thunderbolts is a good, fun movie.
I just watched it finally.
I got to see it in the theater. I was not disappointed. I almost thought it was a throwback to earlier Marvel movies where, I mean, it had an emotional gut punch, which I was surprised at. My wife was all
darker than I've ever seen for a Marvel movie. It had a lot
very
to do
good
about
movie. Yeah,
a lot to do about depression and mental health. I was really shocked at how much it dealt with that.
Yeah, it was really good.
I don't know. Is like Florence Pugh the new anchor being for the Marvel Universe?
Yeah, she's definitely going to be one of them. Yeah, I think so. And she's okay. I don't have anything against her, but she's all right. You know,
she's still Black Widow. So
yeah, well, she's not anymore. I mean, because of whatever happened in the Black Widow movie. So but whatever. They could make movies with her though. Like she can carry a movie. She's already an actress outside of Marvel.
She's great.
So yeah, good for her. And stuff,
so this is like rapid fire talking about all these movies.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, keep it going, dude.
Final Destination Bloodlines I caught and surprisingly thought it was really good.
Wow.
Yeah,
I won't touch the series. So I'm not a.
It was pretty well done for a seventh or eighth movie in a franchise. It was.
Is it a reboot or is it continuing the story?
It kind of threads the whole thing together.
Okay,
so it was really well done. I was surprised. Right. I like those movies. So if you like those movies, I think you will enjoy it.
Okay,
but it thread kind of the whole lore of it all through a family and. It was pretty well done. If you like Final Destination movies, then I think you'll like that one.
Cool.
I definitely watched that.
You know, I gotta say, let me interject then, because I gotta say that about the one that I saw, which I saw Ballerina from the world of John Wick.
How was Anna de Armas in it?
She's good. The movie is good. If you like the John Wick series, you'll like the movie. I have some flaws with it, but what movie doesn't? You know, there was a payoff that they dropped the ball on that I thought it could have been written differently. It did not need Keanu Reeves to sell the movie. It doesn't. You know, it stands on its own as far as an action flick.
As a story, did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy the story?
I did, because it's not about, when we talked to our John Wick pod, the high table and all that. It's not about that. It's about his family. She comes from his family. That's why Keanu Reeves is in it. You know what I mean? that Roma Ruska part of the family with Angelica Houston and all that. So that's why that movie worked. But he didn't need to be in it as much as he was. I think maybe they were afraid, you know. I mean,
Right.
she's an accomplished actress. Everybody in the world loves her. So I don't know why she had a 10-second part in that James Bond movie with Daniel Craig, you know, and everybody loved just her little 10-minute part in that one. So she could carry the movie on her own.
Okay.
Plus, it was a guy that was outside the franchise that directed it. His name is Len Wiseman. And, you know, he's got love for franchises. You could tell. He's the one who did that fourth Die Hard movie. And you could tell he loved the franchise and he loves this and stuff. So I recommend it. If you like John Wick, you'll like it. Next, Bob.
F1 I saw in the theater.
I never got to. Yeah, you told me about it.
That one's kind of under the radar. I thought that was really really fun, like racing sports type movie with the old gunslinger coming back for another go at it. Brad Pitt is like amazing. I mean, this guy. Every time I doubt this guy, it's like he's really good. Yeah, he gets me every time. I'm like, all right, I'm in. I'm in on this movie.
Good,
and it's really well done, really well shot. Action is really good. That's another one I'd recommend. It was a really surprise hit for me for the summer, I thought.
Cool.
I don't know if you guys have seen it. If you haven't,
nope.
I haven't.
Jump on that one.
I have to catch it on streaming.
Yeah,
I'll catch it on streaming when it comes out.
Jump on that one. And my favorite movie probably of the year so far, and I know it's been hyped up, is probably Weapons.
I knew you were going to say that.
I absolutely love that movie, and it is just, I love the fact that I didn't read up on it going in, and I got the surprise of it and where it turns and twists, and I just love how it was put together. I love the fairy tale-ness of it. I guess are we going to talk about spoilers in this? Because I guess it's been out a while, right?
I did.
Well, we just got to rapid fire through stuff, so you can't dive into it. You know what I mean? So,
but I know, Jim, you saw it, right?
I saw it. I enjoyed it. I didn't understand the hype about it. I appreciate the way it was constructed. Let me say it that way. So,
it's like a Pulp Fiction style.
Yeah, I mean the way that
different perspectives from different characters.
There's an intertwining characters' perspectives of several characters. There was there was one creepy scene, and then that was it for me. It was just, and for me it was when the main characters fell asleep in her car.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite scene of the summer.
That's the best scene, and it is what you don't see in that scene that is creepy. Right. There's like a movement of the car because something's happening off screen,
right.
But we have a new horror franchise character that I'm sure they're going to exploit.
Oh God, I kind of hope not. I just kind of wish they'd leave it as it is.
Be a one and done. Yeah. So I'm glad people are liking it, and I'm glad that it's doing good.
There's a thing with the whole hype issue. Anything that gets hyped up, I think people get their expectations really built up.
Right. I tried to. You were very good in saying to not see anything about it, and so I was pretty good about keeping my distance from it.
It happened with Longlegs too. Was the same way, where it kind of got this hype. And it's usually from a marketing aspect where it's marketed in a certain way to draw interest. And it's like an unusual marketing campaign that is a way of building up anticipation in itself.
Right. I thought,
and then,
the one that you pointed out where they were have specific showings at the specific time that was specific to the movie was fun. And what I liked about it is that it started with a lore. Like there was an intro that had a lore, like, the story that you didn't hear. And, and the person came on and was kind of explaining it to kind of set you up for what was going to happen or to get you, which is a similar thing that happened in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that we went and saw,
Right. The anniversary.
The narration comes on and he's, they're like, this is the most horrific thing you've ever heard about that you never heard about. And the thing that helped that movie is there was no internet to go, oh, what is this?
Yeah,
look it up.
Yeah.
And so it was all word of mouth. Did this really happen? You know, and it's like, no, not the way they portrayed it.
Yeah,
but,
not the way they portrayed it, but yes, yeah.
I'm a sucker for campaigns, and I fell into the Blair Witch one when you kind of were like, is that really, did those kids really do that? And I remember talking with Mark, you were around town around that time. I was like 99, I think.
Yeah.
And I remember having a conversation with you talking about this movie before it came out, and we're kind of like, these filmmakers, did they get lost? Are they missing? Is it real? You know, it was before the internet was really a big thing.
Well, the Sci-Fi Channel aired the thing that is like the best thing about the Blair Witch Project is the thing the Sci-Fi Channel aired, which was
that was that documentary about the 3 missing students.
Yeah,
that was so funny. Yeah, it was a good campaign.
I think, and then I got to see Return of the Living Dead, an anniversary showing in Howell, Michigan, with a Linnea Quigley Q&A before, which I thought was really interesting. And
that is cool. That was
cool.
fun. Kind of brought back a lot of. We worked at the movie theater together when that came out. And that was a big one for me, at least. I know.
Yeah, please see our missing Return of the Living Dead episode.
Yeah, that's a good one, folks. Yeah, that's
everybody seems to like that one.
Yeah, so
that's one of our most popular, and we really put our heart into that one.
Yeah, and it's fun. That was a lot of fun to do, like because it brought back a lot of our. That's like a bonding movie for the three of us.
Did you watch it again, Mark? You said you might throw it in this summer. Did you ever get around popping it in?
No, not yet. Okay. I just kind of
maybe in October you can get it.
Yeah, I bought it. It's one of the 12 to 14
we're going to get to that
books that I got anyway, but I did get a chance to see a spur of the moment last week. I saw Jaws 50th anniversary in IMAX.
Oh man.
So I did not know that, and I don't know if you guys saw it like that, or I don't know what you guys saw.
I had seen it, and the last time it was released, which wasn't that long ago,
35th, right?
And then it wasn't even the 35th. It was just it's coming out in 3D.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they just released
like last year.
Yeah, it was last year or something like that. Well, I did not know that Spielberg did an introduction for this.
Yeah,
so he had an exclusive introduction. He said this is a 4K restored version for IMAX. So congratulations! Not going to be out forever, and enjoy. And I'm going to quote Bob here because I couldn't think of a better thing to say. It was like watching it for the first time.
Yeah.
That IMAX was unbelievable. And the sound, and I'm going to tell you, and this one's for you, Stefan, even though he doesn't have the tenure that we have with Jaws, he jumped twice. And I fucking jumped twice.
I jumped twice, too.
I know that movie like the back of my hand. And with the sound and the visuals, I can't believe that between us, we jumped 4 times. Unbelievable that. And, I'm like, So, and we were by a speaker that all the water, we just kept hearing the water. I'm like, dude, that's unnerving me. Like, unbelievable. So, folks, if it's still playing, if you can get out there in IMAX, go see it. Go see it quickly. Before that bad boy's gone. I just want to throw that in there.
The 3D was absolutely amazing. It's the best 3D I've ever seen on a screen. It was crisp. It didn't have any kind of weird artifacts or blurriness. It was perfect. And it was like, I kept nudging my wife going, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's all I kept saying, like 3 or 4 times through the whole movie when a cool shot would come up. And you're right.
God, look at that. Yeah.
I just noticed little things. And the one thing I kind of picked up, but I never noticed Quint calling Hooper Hoop, which is I thought was kind of neat. He's like, Hoop, or whatever. And I was like, I never really noticed that. It's kind of a neat little thing I caught this time around. But
the underwater scene with Hooper in the cage was so clear that I could pick, it's unfortunate because you all know, everybody knows it's a fake shark. So you can see that, but you can't see it. Like that underwater scene was, I hate the fact that I was really trying to like look, but after a few minutes I was like, I quit because it's like, oh my God, it was so good. And I was like, oh my God, it's going to get him.
Yeah, it's big. It's right next to him, right?
It's like, you've got to be kidding me and stuff. So anyway,
that was a lot of fun. That
was a fun.
Brought back a lot of feelings on that movie.
Excellent.
So, I guess we got to move on.
That's all I've seen. I did catch Sunset Boulevard, which I've never seen. I threw that in.
Oh, did you get to see that?
I rented it. I got it on Vudu or whatever, and Fandango. And
is it good?
It was amazing. I
Yeah,
see
I
some
gotta
of the
see
hype
it.
about it. I was
We were
I was
talking
like,
about
okay, she's amazing in it.
There's a reason it's known for.
Gloria Swanson. She's
Yeah.
terrific in it, and she just takes over the movie, and it's amazing. So I had never seen that one, and I thought I'd throw that in there because it's worth a watch. It's a good film noir kind of thing.
Right, right. Jim, you should finish up with what you
Oh,
got.
just one last movie. I went and saw Primal War, which was the thing that looked like Apocalypse
I've
Now
never heard of that.
dinosaurs. You never saw it?
The
Oh,
Jurassic Park looking kind of
Yeah,
thing,
it looked
right?
like a Jurassic Park movie set in Vietnam. So,
Wow.
and it was
Oh,
fun.
wow.
It was it's a B movie, but it was done well. It was the dinosaurs looked
yeah.
for what it
Entertaining.
for what it was. It was entertaining. Everybody in the theater that I saw it in, and it was a small limited release. Our theater was pretty packed, and everybody seemed to enjoy it. So, recommended when it comes to your streaming. So.
Awesome. I'll do that then. Yeah, because these. By the way, folks, these two guys are my soundboards because like they'll be like, "Hey, dude, you need to check this out," and I'll check that out. If I can't get to it, then definitely through streaming. Streaming. So
I'd like to do an Alien Earth recap of sometime in the future.
yeah, that's you guys. I haven't started it yet. So
All right, you and I will
I'm
do
not-
that, Bob. So.
Yeah, that's something I'm gonna wait so I can
Maybe in a
watch
week or
more
two.
of it, like 5 or 6
Yeah.
episodes into it. I don't
Yeah.
want to. So
Okay.
But anyway, Mark, go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say, like, unlike the Jurassic World that actually came out and disappeared overnight because I think they beat that franchise into the ground. So I think if they're gonna do some dinosaur movies, then it should be a little bit like let's get some new ideas. Let's get some new blood in there. Let's get some new directors, somebody else, And even though this could be argued that is it didn't do what people expected it to do, I guess. So
Any other movies, or are we going to move on to
No,
collectibles?
yeah, I was going to do some streaming stuff that I recommended. There's a couple streaming movies that I saw, and one is it's called Odessa. It came out a while back. It stars Sadie Sink. I'm not sure if it was a Hulu one or whatnot, but it's basically a steampunk musical retelling of Orpheus and Eurydice.
Okay.
And she sings her own songs in it, and you're either going to like it or you're not going to like it. And that's the divide, folks. So, but I mean, she's the name that's in there. She's from Stranger Things fame and The Whale and stuff. So, but it was decent. I enjoyed it. I like when they do stories like that. Like I don't need to see Hamlet, but if you're going to do something that's definitely Hamlet, but it's told a different way, then yeah, I'm all about that. One that I do recommend strongly besides that is called Havoc. It stars Tom Hardy. It's a Netflix movie. That's where it's playing right now. Well, it's on Netflix. I don't know if it's a Netflix movie, but basically he's not the best cop, and it's really gritty, and he's just trying to save a witness, stuff like that. It's got a lot of tropes, but it's gritty. And it's there's shootouts in it, and I'm like, oh my god! And I was so impressed by it that I called up my daughter the night that I was watching it. And I was like, you got to watch this right now. Like, and everybody knows I'm an action fan, but this is he's not exactly a good cop. So I like movies like that where there's the moral line is crossed, and then there's bad cops, and there's good people who are bad, and bad people who are good and stuff. So, but it's called Havoc. It's a fun ride. So I'm like, those are the two that I caught this summer that I really enjoyed. So, and then the only TV series I started to watch that Mobland with Helen Mirren and Pierce Brosnan.
Oh yeah, that looked interesting.
It's a Guy Ritchie produced series, so it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I'm only maybe 3, 4, 5 episodes in, but it's pretty good.
Nobody saw K-pop Demon Hunters?
I'm staying
I
away
saw
from
K-pop Demon Hunters, and it's very good.
I heard it did super well.
I heard it's doing well, and everybody is talking about it. Stuff.
It's fun. It's not.
And TikTok is recreating all the dance scenes. I can't tell you how many dancers I've seen on TikTok. So I will watch it.
It's well designed. Yeah. It's got catchy tunes. It pokes fun at the K-pop-ness of K-pop. And
did you watch it in theaters, Jim? I heard.
No. It was.
Theaters
it did. It was playing in the theater when I went to see the dinosaur movie.
Was that a weekend run?
Yeah,
it was a short run. It was really weird. It's like a weird distribution between Sony Animation and Netflix, and there's
Right.
like some kind of weird like agreement that they have there.
Yeah.
But if you like the animation style in like Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse and all that kind of stuff, it's like that.
Right. Yep.
So
Yep. Yeah. I'm definitely going to check it out. I just haven't yet. So
Um,
I got a lot to get through.
yeah.
As I dropped the hint earlier, we have a joke here at the channel amongst us called "This is 2025 is the year of Mark," because I have on only this list here. I have a list of 15 steelbooks that I got in 2025
So
And-
far.
so far.
so yeah, we're
Yeah.
not done yet. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not including the stuff like like I got Thunderbolts when it came out, and stuff. These are just like things that have been released after a while, and I'm like, oh my god, Mark, you have a problem.
Can you rattle a few of your favorites?
Yeah, rattle them
well,
off.
Yeah, okay. Outlaw Josie Wales, Dirty Harry, and Pale Rider through the Clint Eastwood collection ones that were released 4K. There's a Great Kingdom of Heaven one that was released. It's worth it. Master and Commander is one of my favorites, but we talked about the sound quality on that. Me and Bob did. And it's you have to adjust your sound quality. It's too bad that they decided to do that, but I don't know why. Last Voyage of the Demeter is one that we talked about on the channel here, and I got that in 4K, and it looks amazing. Lethal Weapon, director's cut, great. I'm a super huge fan of the series. The 4K didn't disappoint, and it incorporates those scenes that I like, so that was great too. And there's a few others, but those are just the top that I rattled off. So, and of course, I got like Conan Arrow. I got Cobra Arrow. I know you got that one too, Bob.
Yeah, I broke down and got that one.
I know that Vice Squad Kino Lorber, which was fantastic. There's
That's
so
a
much
rough movie.
There's so much on there, though. It looks great. It's got 3 commentaries. I mean, it's a fantastic release.
Vice Squad. Oh.
Yeah, I recommend. And that is the gritty day of filmmaking, folks. That's almost back in the Escape from New York guerrilla filmmaking
That
type. This
early
movie
80s.
is urban as can get. And one of the stars in there is his name. The bad guy. His name is Wings Hauser, who famously he is the father of Cole Hauser, who has made his fame in this series Yellowstone. He is star. He plays Rip on Yellowstone.
I didn't know that.
It was his dad. So, and I loved Wings Hauser, and he makes an impressive bad guy.
He'll stick with you.
Yeah, it will stick with you. So,
I first saw that clip of the wire hanger scene or whatever in.
I didn't think you were going to bring that up. Dude, don't bring that up. Yeah, that's rough. That's terrifying. Yeah,
Terran Isles exposed us to a lot of horror from the very
I even watching it, I was like, I think I'm just gonna scan. Like, I think I'm gonna move through this. Like,
it's rough.
It's rough. Luckily, they trim it. You don't see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, their editing is good, but even the commentators are like, yeah, we struggled with that. You know, that's boy, I tell you. And people will tell you that Wings is such a nice guy. Like,
really?
He's a singer, and like he does the theme song for that. He had a small time music career, and he's a nice guy. But you watch that, and that's one of my earliest exposures to that dude. So I can't imagine, imagine that being your dad. You're like, oh, Dad. Anyway, that's what the physical media that I got this year. So, and then some. I'm just going to continue really quick. I'm going to just rattle off something. I read 2 books this past summer. One was called Bandit Heaven. It is a Western book. It's one by my favorite authors, Tom Clavin. It's just another long line of he writes these definitive West books. You know what I mean? So about the Wild West and everything. It's basically the Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid in the dying years of the Wild West. And I read a fantasy TTRPG book based on that, which is called Ravenloft, Heir of Strahd. It's a great book. It's gothic horror, and it's, everybody knows I play Dungeons and Dragons, so it's based in those worlds. And then I'll end it with I finally completed, or 99.9 completed my Eastwood Legacy collection from Sideshow Toys. And we posted a video of that some point, so I finally was able to get that. Just got to get some lighting for the cabinet. So that's my summer. That's my collectible and stuff summer. What about you guys? You got some final ones to throw up and end up on?
I'm good. How about you, Jim?
Just I picked up a couple NECA Horror of Dracula figures that are really nice.
Those are
Getting
cool.
ready for spooky
Nice.
season.
Yeah.
Not easy to find either.
No, I read a book that had been out for a while called Superboys. It's the tale of Siegel and Schuster and the
Yeah, I
creation of
heard about.
Superman.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
really
heard
it's
about
very
that.
very interesting. I didn't pick up much physical media. I picked up from one of the Kino Lorber sales. I picked up a movie called The Island of Lost Souls, which is
that's a good one.
Which is a pre-code version
Yeah.
of The Island of Dr. Moreau with Charles Laughton,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
shot very atmospherically, and it's got a nice commentary on it by Rick Baker and stuff like that. So
Wow, that's really good. Then the
Talking
movies
about
that I
the
always
makeup
watch,
for that,
their
yeah.
commentary is about some random, guy
Yeah.
that's a historian or something. That's great that it's by a legend like Rick Baker. My God.
Also features Bela Lugosi in it. So
Yeah.
but that's it. Just getting through the summer. I think.
Yeah.
We're catching everybody up on
Sadly,
all
it's all over
fun,
now. So
fun summer stuff,
what
right?
are you going to do? Yeah. So we didn't get together, folks, as much as we
No, usually do.
Usually
It was,
previous, yeah, we usually do. But Bob has gone through some traumatic stuff with his
House
home.
stuff.
Yeah,
House
so
stuff.
15-foot trenches in my driveway for getting the sewer pipes and stuff. Yeah,
Should have posted those, dude. Those are crazy pictures.
doubt.
That root, that looked like something voodoo
It's
would
big
use
chunk
and stuff.
of root.
Yeah,
sewer drain.
crazy.
Yeah, not fun.
Oh my God,
Not fun, but it's getting
Well,
patched
nope.
up, and we're almost back to normal. And hopefully, we get on a schedule. We can do some
Good.
more fun stuff coming up in October.
Yeah,
we
of
like
course.
to do our
course.
spooky season things, and maybe we can talk
know.
about Halloween 2 this year. Maybe I'm going to float that out there. See what you guys think.
Yeah.
Well, first
I'm
of
up
all,
for that.
Halloween 2 is my favorite. So
That's what I mean.
in.
I think maybe it's time we investigate Halloween 2.
I'm in for that one. So
Let's put that on. Let's chalk it up on the board. Maybe
I'm due for a rewatch. So
yeah, that's if edited correctly, that could be one film. Right.
Right.
I can't wait to.
if
I'd
edited
love to dive
correctly,
into
that
that
could
one.
be one film.
yeah, someone sells a bootleg of that. That's like that.
I know. I wasn't going to mention it, but yeah, they do. So I almost got it. I was like, I just didn't buy it. So anyway. All right, folks. Well, I guess that's it. So Bob, why don't you take us out?
Yeah, let us know your things that you've, like I said at the beginning, what you've come across over the summer, what you did, things that you liked and didn't like, or whatever for the summer movies and TV shows. We'd love to hear from you, and please subscribe and like our video. Subscribe to our channel, and hopefully join us next time for another episode on the Fandom Outpost. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.